Welcome to a Starter and a Chaser podcast with your hosts, Joe Clarke and John Passow.
This is Aykroyd's.
Let me see. Alas, poor Aykroyd. I knew him, Horatio. A fellow of infinite jest, most excellent fancy. He hath borne me on his back 1,000 times, and now, how abhorred in my imagination it is. My gourd rise. Oh, hi! Welcome to another episode of a Starter and a Chaser podcast. I am John Passow.
I'm Joe Clarke.
And Joe, we have
one hell of an intro.
Crystal Head Onyx from Dan Aykroyd and John Alexander. This is their 100% Blue Weber agave, not tequila, but vodka.
Mm-hmm. Vodka.
Now, I bet you a lot of our viewers out there are like, vodka, isn't that just potatoes? How can agave be vodka and not tequila? Well, it turns out in order to be vodka, it has to meet two criteria. The first one, it's got to be distilled to 95% alcohol and then cut down. And the second part is it has to be charcoal filtered. And so you can use anything as your substance for fermentation as long as it gets those two criteria. There's vodka.
You guys know, owner is Dan Aykroyd, and Onyx is also a symbol of the human journey.
Ooh, interesting. And as the stone itself, it's a kind of a protection stone. It converts negative energy into positive energy if you're into that side of things. And Dan Aykroyd actually is into that side of things. He, his family, and himself have a long history with the occult, hence the crystal skulls.
See all the skulls behind us here.
Now, this product was started in 2011 by him and John Alexander, and it's distilled in Newfoundland, Canada. And Dan Aykroyd, of course, is Canada. And John Alexander is a famous painter, and the skull itself is based off of one of his paintings, Dancing on the Water Lilies of Life. Joe, do you smell any water lilies or life, or does that want you make you dance?
So we've done tequila in the past before, and I would tell you, if nobody told me what this was, and I nosed it, I would definitely say, that's tequila.
Yeah.
Because that agave it's in your face. It really is. It plumes out of this glass. Little citrus notes with it too.
Okay.
That's nice, but the blue agave in this is really, I mean, it's coming out. So like I said, I would think it was tequila.
Nice. Now the blue agave is sourced from a single farm in Mexico, and it's actually distilled there. They double distill it in pot stills and then finish it off in column stills, and then send it up to Canada where it's blended and filtered through Herkimer diamonds. Herkimer diamonds are found in two locations in New York, and it's kind of thought that Herkimer diamonds aid in healing and also raise psychic abilities. So if drinking this, I start reading your mind, we might have an issue.
And this skull is also supposed to share intuition and positivity.
Ooh, the Onyx one? Mm-hmm. Ooh, I'm positive.
And you can check out like their website and stuff like that. It'll tell you like what each skull's power is. So it's kind of cool. You know?
Yeah. And
you guys probably recognize these. We've done these on Instagram. So
Yep. You can follow us there at a Starter and a Chaser podcast. And by the way, hit subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube. They have 3 products currently. Their original Crystal Head, which is just, they're introductory. The next came the Aurora, after Aurora Borealis. It's a metallicized glass.
That's a cool glass, yeah.
And then, of course, the Onyx that we're reviewing. I want to dive into this because
just take a sip.
I want it. Yeah, it's like...
So do you think this is the purest water in Canada?
That's what they say. From the Rocky Mountains of Canada. Right now, that's a different product.
Well, you definitely get a lot of, especially after taking the drink, get a lot of citrus on it. It is definitely very spicy. It is sweet. It is citrusy. The agave comes through on that.
I'm getting kind of a peppercorn background in there, kind of on the finish, but this really is kind of like two products in one for me.
It is. The tequila side of it also brings the agave and stuff like that, so that brings a lot of earthiness to the drink too.
Yeah,
it's
and
very familiar to tequila drink.
Got kind of like this vodka finish to it, where it's really clean. It's a little mouth-watering.
It is.
It's kind of supple, but it's also like crisp.
Yeah.
And it really has a drinkability that makes you want to go back for more. But
this one really shines neat for me. Out of the three, is this the Onyx?
What do you mean shines neat?
Just because of all the flavors and complexity that it has to offer you. You know, it's not just some vodkas are lower end stuff is very singular note or just very very clean drink, which it's supposed to be. But this is something different, shining what a craft distiller can do with vodka.
And that Joe brings up a really good point. A lot of people here in America think like, Finlandia or whatever your mass Hanger 51 or whatever mass-produced vodka should be this flavor neutral thing.
Spirit,
and those spirits they distill it so much that they strip out all the flavor and then they add oils back into it. Vodka traditionally isn't like that. They use all sorts of different fermentables to create it, and it actually has flavor. They don't strip the flavor out of it.
Yeah.
And that's what Aykroyd, who's actually, by the way, really involved in his company. Everybody that I talk to, all his reps and everything, talk about how much he is involved on a day-to-day process with this company, which is really cool to see, that it's just not a celebrity slapping their name on it. But one thing he's really proud about is they don't add any oils or back sweeten or do anything like that. This is the flavors you get out of this
all natural.
All natural. In the nude, as it were, for the flavors.
And this shines through in the product because this is fantastic. If you are a tequila and a vodka lover, I mean, bam, it's in a glass right here.
I want to have this in a gimlet. I want to do a mixed drink with this because I think this would be both good for like a vodka mixer or a tequila mixer. So gimlet, and then hit me up with a margarita on this one and see.
Ooh, that'd be interesting. Yeah.
Different take. I did White Russians with this, by the way. I did White Russians with all of these, and the Onyx was my favorite.
Really?
The White Russian. Yeah.
See, White Russians are really good, and I haven't had one with something complex like this. So, good point.
Yeah, well,
interesting.
The dude abides.
Interesting.
Joe, final thoughts on Crystal Head Onyx.
Oh, Onyx is fantastic, John. It really is. It takes everything that I've learned to like with tequila and also now these craft vodkas and just mashes it all together, and it is very well integrated. You wouldn't think reading, up on agave and vodka and all these flavors, that doesn't make sense. It makes total sense when you try it. Yeah, it's really good.
This is like two, not one, but two, count them, two products in one. For the price of one, you can get two vodkas. Sunday. This really is like two products in one, like Joe was kind of mentioning. It's got the vodka back end with the tequila front end. It is super drinkable, but it's got a lot of flavor there. I mean,
absolutely.
The depth of flavor and complexity is wonderful, and it's got a super long finish that just keeps going. I'm still getting that peppercorn.
The citrus hangs around for me quite a bit, like kind of a lemon peel type citrus for me. Yeah.
Well, I think this is a big winner. John Alexander and Dan Aykroyd and all your support people, you guys really have brought your A game on this vodka, and keep up the good work. I can't wait to see what other new products you guys are going to bring out
absolutely
in the future. So,
and we'll reveal them.
Yes, we will.
All right, man.
To drink?
To drink?
Or not to drink?
I'm going to take to
drink.
drink.
Yeah, me too.